What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game of the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because officially 18.1, update 18.1 is here with all the different changes, balancing changes, talents, new cards, so much to look at. And it's part of a new faction, Blessing. It is Monday morning, so many things going on today. We're going to be checking out Alchemist, getting some talents on it, maxing him out. Super excited. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, following me on Twitch, using code BEACH. It's not a sign above my head right now, but using code BEACH if you make any in-game purchases. And guys, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. Here we are, Monday morning. We've got new faction boosters as well as update 18.1 is officially here. So let's go check out everything that was added into the game today, this morning. I'm very excited. Okay, so first off, let's do the faction booster. We've got Forest Alliance with Critical Blessing. Let's check out the cards in Forest Alliance. They're really trying to push the issue with Earth Elemental. So I think that's why they did Forest Alliance, because you can do Earth Elemental coupled with Plague Doctor now, or coupled with Alchemist could be really interesting. Let's see what kind of things might work well with Earth Elemental. First off, talents right there on our Grindstone. Let's look at them, okay? Because we all went through the information whenever the information was released. We all took some time, read about it, looked at it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we know exactly how it works. So let's break it down a little bit. Okay, so Searing Sparks. When a neighboring unit is attacking, there is a 4% chance that Grindstones will give off sparks that hit a random monster and do area damage. The damage is 250% of the Grindstone's damage. Fiery Sparks. Every time a unit next to a Grindstone attacks, the Grindstone gives off a spark that does 10% of its damage to the single target. So a single target rather than area. When units next to a Grindstone merge or increase their merge rank, the damage done by the Grindstone sparks increase by 25%. I guess I'm not going to go through all of these. Okay. Unstable heat. Oh, baby. Triple overheat. When 3 Grindstones are next to each other, you want multiple Grindstones on your board now? They overheat and increase the damage they do by 30%. And then the last one, Grindstone's critical chance is increased by 1% for every merge rank. So that's interesting. Is that actual merge rank, like tier, like how high a tier the Grindstone is, or is that merge rank like with Robot, where you have to get a certain amount of merges to get to a certain thing? Really cool. It's Forest faction, guys, so I feel like we should go after the Alchemist. We've got 200,000 gold. 54,000 will get our Alchemist to max. The only problem here is that we only have 700 Technogenic Society faction cores. Okay, and I'm not exactly positive how many you'll need to upgrade. Let's look at Grindstone again. So it would be 80 here. I'm assuming it's like 80, 100, 120, 150 or something like that. So it's going to be about 400, a little over 400, which, I mean, Technogenic is a pretty sought after faction for cores. I mean, I still wanted to do my sharpshooter. I've been tempting you guys with talents on my sharpshooter forever. It's still level 14. It still has 0 talents. Imagine if Pyrotechnic came out with talents, dude. I would want my talents on Pyrotechnic. Corsair. Imagine if they give Corsair talents. It would be absolutely wild. I'm not worried about Robot. Scrapper with talents would be absolutely crazy. Tesla with talents, I'm not really worried about. But let's look into Alchemist right here. So Alchemist. Invigorating Elixir. So we know that Alchemist is now more of like a buffed unit, right? So I think we can probably do a lot with it. It's not like a damage unit. It's more of a support unit now. So upon spawning, okay, yeah, spawning. What's this one? This one's the crazy one. When Alchemist traps haven't done any damage, by the time they disappear, there are a 25% chance that they will generate an explosive slug that sends them back. That's absolutely crazy. The Golem, right? Wild. I saw that one in gameplay, and it was super, super fun. Why don't we start with just leveling up our man? And let's get a couple of talents on our Alchemist, fellas. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do today with the new update coming out, but let's get some talents on our Alchemist. I'll just take a little screenshot right there. Oh, baby Max Alchemist. He deserves it, all right? Alchemist gets no love. I'm happy to give him a little bit of my love in here. And let's get a couple of talents on him as well. We'll share it with our clan, of course. We'll go to talents over here. Invigorating Elixir or Battle Elixir. There's just so many words, dude. I don't want to go through all this and read all this, but we're going to kind of have to, right? So, upon spawning or increasing his merge rank, the Alchemist brews an elixir for 30 seconds. He then throws it at 2 units, increasing their attack speed by 20% for 20 seconds. Each elixir increases Alchemist's attack speed by 25%, and after 50 elixirs, they get a single buff or 25%. Very cool right there. Okay, Battle Elixir. I feel like we're going to try and get to the 3rd talent just to get our boy right there. I don't even know what this one is. Alchemist 20% chance of appearing with a Philosopher's Stone. That increases his crit chance by 5% after the... probably worth it, but you never know. Upon spawning or increasing his merge rank, the Alchemist brews an elixir for 30 seconds. He then throws it to an enemy, stunning them for 6 seconds. Ooh, so this one's buffing us. This one's annoying the opponent. Is it the same here? Thermonuclear reaction. Oh my god. Upon spawning or increasing his merge rank, the Alchemist instantly brews and throws an elixir. Okay. Successful experiment. The Alchemist has a 30% chance of using 2 elixirs. I think we go left, left, left. I mean, that's what I think we're going to be doing. Let's ascend for the first one right here. Little Alchemist Ascension. Absolutely beautiful. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have you put any talents on your Alchemist? Have you put them on Grindstone? And what do we think? Are they good this? Are they good that way? Left side, right side? Grindstone over Alchemist? Let me know. Okay, we're going to do one more. We've got 690. We're going to do another one, and we're going to get to the Hamaluta, whatever the heck it is, one, and I think that's going to be pretty sweet. So let's ascend right here. I'm going to take one more screenshot because that looks sweet. The Homunculus. We're going left, left, left. Let's create a deck here. I want to at least try and utilize our Earth Elemental. That's why it's the faction week, right? That it's for Earth Elemental. So I think we go here. Honestly, oh my gosh. I don't know, dude. We could go there and then... There's too many things. There's too many things. Let's throw a deck together and jump into the first game of the morning. In we go, and let's get after it, okay? So, I was going to try and do an Earth Elemental, throw it in there. If I'm going to go Inquis, I also want to test out Inquis because we know it got a substantial nerf, okay? Damage nerf, and for the Hammer of Faith, we had some confusion when it came to the Hammer of Faith with what they meant by no stun on bosses. Supposedly, Hammer will still stun bosses, or not, sorry, will still stun monsters. I'm trying to look, but it won't prevent them from triggering their ability. That's what they meant by they're taking that away. So I think that is a really, really interesting thing, right? We got to figure out how good Inquis is now. Is it the best? Is it not? What's the best? We're definitely going to do a Cultist deck pretty soon to see how Cultist is looking. And if it's really solid, we might throw a book at it. We might try and level it up a couple times. It'd be pretty interesting. And if Inquis is really not solid, we're going to have to go away from Night Statue, which we just got Night Statue up a couple of levels. So that'd be kind of sad. But with this current deck, I feel like it would have been tough to put in Earth Elemental, whether it would be in replace of Night Statue, in replace of Scrapper, and then you've got a Night Statue with no Scrapper, which is always awkward, replace a Dryad. Could have worked. Maybe that was actually the play. Take out Dryad and leave Scrapper in there. Either way, it's going to be fine. Win or lose, we're trying to showcase the nerf on Inquisitor, and even more importantly, the buff and the talents on our Alchemist. So let's just try and spam a little bit here. That should be fine. Honestly, I'm not mad about literally any of this. I'm just going to do that. We've got a couple of Alchemists. We got to remember for our Alchemist, do we want to merge them? Upon spawning or increasing his merge rank, the Alchemist brews an elixir. Okay, spawning or increasing his merge rank. So we need to increase the merge rank here. So that, oh, well, that wasn't good. Well, that's something already that we couldn't even take out a guy right there. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Ooh, we're just gonna do that. Oh, here comes the hamana. Those things are sweet. I want to do this and see what we find. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I'm just gonna do that little merge. We'll go there too. I want to start leveling up some of these alchemists here, but we can also merge them because that'll do a little something, right? We can do that. Okay, this guy's on a square too. He's not on a knight statue, but he's on a square. So we really are trying to have a little bit more of a balance of having alchemists as well as inquisitors do our damage. So if you notice, we're gotten to 11 stacks. You can see it down bottom left. Here, I'll point down here because can you see it? Yeah, I'm pointing down there. Okay, we're at 11 stacks, and these are just throughout spawning to each other. So if there's 12, there's 13. So if I keep spawning, I should be able to get to, I'm gonna go over here because that guy's not really helping anybody. As we merge, spawn, and rank up our alchemist, we should get higher and higher amounts, higher and higher stacks, which can get all the way up to 50, which is pretty amazing. Upon spawning or increasing his merge rank, the alchemist instantly brews. Yep, okay, so there's that. Okay, we're working on this. We're getting there. I'll just do that. We're doing some pretty good stacks on our Inquis as well, which is fun. We'll just do this. That's not going to help us a whole lot, but it's fine. We got a little rank up right there, too. I guess we'll just eat that because that guy's not super helpful. Another Inquis is fine. Let's check out this guy's deck right quick. He's got the Hunter Earth Elemental Pretzel deck and Ivy in there, so pretty cool deck from him to say the least. Ooh, finally we got a guy over here, which is really good. And this guy is getting buffed ever so often. So I think this is a pretty solid looking board. We're just going to rank one up right there. We're at 20 already. It's wave 2, and we're at 20, which I think is really, really solid for stacks on our Alchemist. I'm interested. I'm so interested to see what the damage is going to look like after this game. We're already at 16 stacks here. I think we're pretty much just going to try and make sure that our Alchemists and our Inquisitor, of course, that are on Knight statues are going to be our highest rank and are doing the most work. If they come under that negative buff tile, I'm just going to get rid of it. And then I'm really, really interested to see what it's going to look like when when these other bosses show up, and we have to counteract that. That should be quite the sight, guys. But I'm excited. I love when there's new meta. I love when we're playing against a guy that's playing weird stuff too. I know I'm still going MAXING quiz, which seems a little but the fact that it just got nerfed, I mean, I think that's indicative of itself. I'll just do that for now. We'll go there. Let's see if we can get a high ranking something. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'll do that. Does scrapping an alchemist increase the thing? I don't know. Let me do it. Doesn't look like it. So scrapping doesn't necessarily work the way you would like it to. So realistically, I should try and keep a rank 2 Scrapper so that I can merge rank 1 Alchemists and then just eat them if they turn into something I don't want. That's what I should be doing. But on day 1 of the new update, there's not going to be a whole lot of of knowing. It's going to be a whole lot of questions. But look at all the guys, dude. I'm going to keep trying to say the name, and it's going to be terrible. Homunculus. You guys are going to absolutely be giving me pronunciations. I mean, I don't know how far we're 15 minutes into this video. You guys are absolutely going to be giving me pronunciations in the comments, and maybe it'll help if you guys break it down phonetically like you guys do. Yeah, you guys love to do that. It's always funny. We'll see what it looks like. Homunculus. All right, we're just gonna do that. See, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Okay, we can do that. That's fine. I'll do that. Why not? Go over here. Here. I guess we'll just eat that for now. We can get one more scrapper upgrade here. Rank 4, rank 5. Ooh, we're at 34 stacks. 35 right there because we just got another one, right? And are the are they actually stopping, or are they doing damage? What do they actually do? Generate an oh, they're explosive. So they come down and they blow up. Oh, I love it. I love it. I hope it replaces Pretzel, dude. If Alchemist has any chance in the world of replacing Pretzel, I would love it forever. Be so sick. Okay, we got another little guy right there. Look at them all going, man. He's at 30 stacks on his hunter. He's got a max hunter, but he's rocking some interesting talents on it. I don't know. So we'll see when this guy goes away. We're actually at 21 stacks on our Inquisitor, which is really great. I mean, that's my goal is usually about 20, because then after that it's a reduced benefit. But it still helps, of course. Okay, we're gonna do a little increased merge rank right there. Boom, 43, dude. 43. We'll do that. See, now we can increase the merge rank and we can eat it. So that's 44, right? We're trying to do it. I forget what was the card that we used to do that with. I guess kind of like Dryad. There's a GG. Hit him with a good game. Yeah, I think we were doing it with Dryad. If you have a power Dryad, you want to make sure, like, you get a rank 1 power Dryad. You don't need a rank 1 Dryad for anything. You usually just scrap them at certain points in the game, right? But you want to get the benefit of the power, or whatever, the rage. That's the one I'm talking about, rage. So you level something up with that Dryad, and then you immediately scrap it. I think that's kind of the play that you want to do with Alchemist too. You want to merge them and then scrap whatever the heck they are. But let's check out the damage right quick. I don't do great showing off the damage every game, so I'm going to try and do better in the future because I know you guys are interested. 21 million from our Alchemist, 90 million from our Inquisitor. But guys, remember, Alchemist, it's not necessarily a damage type, right? It's a support type. So it is doing damage, but it's buffing a bunch of other stuff. If we had Earth Elemental in there, it would be buffing it would be making Earth Elemental do pretty high damage. So I think that's pretty worthwhile. 90 mil from our Inquis is not too bad. That's one win in the books. It's only fair. We did a super long intro for you guys this morning just because we were leveling up our Alchemist and wasting all our cores. And I mean, if we're going to spend all that time on Alchemist, we're going to have to play it a lot. So let's jump into one more game here and see if we can get a second win. Jumping into the second game here, and I was looking at my opponent because you see he's got a max sword, level 18 gadget, super high ranking everything, but he's going ancient sword. Ancient sword. So they just reworked sword, and they just tried to buff it a lot. For the ancient sword side of the talent. So, although this guy is well out of my league and might just obliterate me, I think it'll be worthwhile to show this off, okay? Because we're showing off Alchemist talents here. We're showing off the Inquisitor nerf, and now we're showing off the new look at ancient sword, which I would never be able to show you guys off. So I think this works out really well. But guys, like I said before, I love when all this new stuff comes out because it opens up just a world of possibilities. Let me know in the comments, please, what kind of decks you want to see, okay? When I look at Grindstone, I feel like Grindstone is relatively limited. The only deck I knew that worked with Grindstone is Boreas. Hopefully that's not the case anymore, but my Boreas is pretty low level, so I'm not really worried about it. Alchemist, however, you could throw into pretty much any deck. You could throw Alchemist Cultist, Alchemist Inquisitor, Alchemist... I'm trying to think of what other decks I have. Alchemist Corsair. You can couple it with Earth Elemental. You could couple it with Pretzel. You could do so many different things. How did that take my... It took away my shield? That's new. That's definitely new. It took away my shield. That's pretty wild. Look at that. Wait, it ranked me down? What's my shield even for then? Wait a minute. Knights appear on the field with a shield that protects them against one negative effect. If there are no other Inquisitors on the shield, the Knight will restore her shield in 3.5 seconds. But I'm taking hits. I'm taking hits, though. What's the point of having the shield if I'm taking a hit? And I can still stun. There's a lot of confusion going on right now, fellas. I'll tell you what, boy. I'll tell you what. Let's try and find a higher ranking. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Let's do that. We do have a knight statue over there, too, which is beautiful. And let's just eat a couple of these guys. And we can keep on going, fella. Keep on going. Yeah, we can do that. We got to get one more scrap somewhere. I guess shield, like, doesn't matter anymore, so we're just going to leave that Inquis on our board. And we're just going to go for there. But, yeah, to continue my thought from, like, an hour ago. Ooh, almost sniped it. There's just so many things you can play with Alchemist. You could do it. You could have it as a support card. You could try and have it as your damage card. You could have it as a spam card. You could do Alchemist with Harlequin, Summoner, and just go crazy spamming and get to 50 stacks in like a heartbeat. And like you can do so many things. It should be a lot of fun. Let's level up some of our cards here because we haven't done that thus far. And let's keep on working. The shield is really, really confusing to me. I don't know if it's how it's supposed to be or what. But I'm sure everybody will be figuring it out in the next few days. Like I said, day 1 of the new update. So more questions than answers, certainly. But let's keep on going, okay? We got a Dryad there. I'll just do that. I'm going to do a little of that. That's fine. We're going to go up here. That's 3 stacks. I'm trying to figure out if there's a better place I can put that knight statue. But if we rank him up, I'm not going to worry about it. This guy, I would just like to have that guy to be something else. Another Dryad could be cool. I'm just going to hit my my gadget against Tamer. I guess we're doing this. And I guess we're doing that. Okay. If we get another Dryad, we'll get our Inquis to 4, which I think would be nice. But we do have Tribunal coming up next, which is gonna be a little bit ugly. So we can do this, we can do that, and we can do this. And let's just try and not spend a ton of mana. I'm gonna do my knight statue once. I don't understand. So he took away my shield. 3.5 seconds later, my shield will come back. I'm fine with that interaction, I guess. It protects it from 1, right? It protects it from 1. Okay, so I'm okay with that interaction, I suppose. But it looked like that having my shield up, he hit me, and it still took a hit, even with my shield. Which I'm definitely less okay with that interaction. That doesn't make sense. It's a shield. It should protect you. But if it's going to get a hit, just don't have it have a shield. Right? Doesn't matter. 15 seconds. Tribunal. Let's just try and merge these guys. Sweet. So we'll buff. So it's buffing this guy for 20 seconds. You can see that just a little bit. We've only got the 1 Inquisitor on our board, so we shouldn't be able to take a hit from Tribunal. I see a shield. I see it. I'm just going to eat that because why not? Okay, we didn't take a hit. Eating that Alchemist because it had sword stacks. It actually sent those sword stacks to other units, which is really, really interesting. We're just going to do... I need a Dryad to get a rank 2 Scrapper so that I can continue to rank things out. This guy's a rank 4, which I think is at least a little worthwhile. I can just do this. That's fine. And we can do that. That's good. Okay, I like this. I like this. Go here. Assassin's next. So since it's an Alchemist video, we're going to max it out. But we're going to definitely have to push the issue with some damage here. 17 seconds. I think I'm eating this. I'm eating that. See what that can do. We'll do our Inquiz, and maybe we'll have time to get Night Statue. 8 seconds. I'm actually not going to. 5 seconds. I'm going to. I just want to make sure we take out Alchemist, take out Assassin. There's too many terms now. Take out Assassin before it hits anything. That was super important. And since it's the Alchemist video, we're going to do our Alchemist right there. I think we're doing pretty good, dude. The explosiveness from the slugs is doing work, even though they're not called slugs. Alchemist is doing a good amount of damage. This guy's not really helping anymore, so we'll just come down here. We're going to do a little bit of that. We still need a Dryad in order to merge and scrap like we were talking about before. But it seems like we're taking things out reasonably well. He's certainly taking things out better. But for all intents and purposes, I think we're doing okay. Got some stacks right there. King Pudding is next. We shouldn't be able to get hit by King Pudding. We're just going to do a little bit of that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We can do this. That'll send some stacks right there. I'm absolutely going to eat that Inquisitor. Hopefully it at least gets one of the stacks. That could be nice, but I'm still going to eat that Inquisitor sometime. I could have almost used that Dryad. Okay, so we'll just eat it to try and protect the Inquiz, even though we don't even know if that's how that works anymore. Sword's getting hit by King Pudding, but we don't really know if that matters. My Inquiz did not take a hit, so I'm happy about that. That's our last gadget right there. I'm spamming a little bit, so the sword took away my shield. I don't know where we're at in stacks. 24. Okay, we're at 24 stacks. I'm going to go over here. I think that would be pretty solid. We're going to go over here. Let's merge these guys down. I'm going to go over here. We can do a little bit of this. Let's wait for Lion just to see what we get. I'm going to do that. Okay. We're definitely falling off pretty hard here, fellas. I'm glad that we're able to showcase. I'll just do that. It'll help boost people. It's definitely good to be able to show off Sword. I don't know if it's totally evident just because, you know, he's so much higher a level than me, but ooh, that was nice. Okay, so Warlock and Assassin is a horrible duo. Shield should protect him. Okay. Protected us once. But now we got stunned. Our guy is back. Warlock is going to do some work against us as soon as my guy wakes up. Bro, how long? How long, dude? Wake up! Holy smokes. So we're going to lose here. Oh, so we still stun bosses. But we do no damage. Hit him with a good game. Yeah, he's got us by 1,000 crit. What was the stun? Was it one of his talents? Killing a mini-boss by a unit. This faction. Chance to summon a weakened boss to opponent's side. Nope. 15% chance to remove a negative effect. Nope. Oh, wait. I saw stun. And stun one unit owned by the opponent for 15 seconds. So it just so happened that it hit my one Inquiz without the shield. Another enchanted monster. Yeah, a little bit of a whale, to say the least. Oh, let's look at the damage. Again, see, I'm skipping right through. 133 million from our Inquiz. 38 million from our Alchemist. Again, I've already said this, but again, not a damage unit, right? Support unit. We could also have it be kind of like toxic, right? We could go Alchemist, Battle Elixir, successful Golem, all that stuff. That would be nerfing them. We're trying to boost us. His sword did pretty well. It's a max level sword. I think he probably could have won if he was running an archer at max level. But guys, let me know what you think. Okay, Alchemist seems pretty fun. Obviously not necessarily the best deck. We just tried it out here. Let me know what deck you would like to see with Alchemist. If you think it's better or worse than Grindstone with the new reworks. What do you think of Inquiz with the nerf now? Damage definitely looks lower. Shield is definitely a lot weaker. It goes away and doesn't do much. However, it protected us against some bosses. Stun from Hammer of Faith still stuns bosses. It pauses them. I guess I don't necessarily know if it prevents them from triggering, but it certainly looked like it. A lot of questions. If you guys have any of the answers, let me know. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.